Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome back to my Facebook page. I am so excited to share with you today. I'm going to be using some ink blending brushes and some embossing paste. Now, I found this card, this week sometime, and I really liked it. And Charlotte, I think you say Malay is her last name, maybe? Millette? Anyways, I've changed it up a little bit, but the idea is still the same. So we're going to be using blending brushes and embossing paste. I cannot wait to share this with you. All right. For those of you who don't know me, if you've just found me, my name is Kristina Reese. This is Creating with Kristina. I come live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on my Facebook page at 9 a.m. Central. And of course, that is 7 Pacific and 10 Eastern. Oh, I just love helping you guys, helping card makers with card ideas and tips and techniques with my card tutorials. Good morning, Linda. Both Lindas, Linda Darling and Linda Hodge. Hello. And I also have Michelle and Jeanette here this morning. Great. All right, let's get started. Oh, before we get started, though, remember, today is the last day for the last chance product sale. So anything that's retiring, no longer available after today. Also, my paper share ends today. I'll be ordering that tomorrow when the catalog goes live. And also, tomorrow, I hope you all will have some time to pop in periodically throughout the day. I'm going to be going live 5 different times tomorrow. So every 2 hours, starting at 9 a.m. Central, I'm going to be going live, sharing new product and making cards. And I just can't wait to do all that with you tomorrow. But today, let's get started. So let me switch my camera over. Here we go. Whoops. So I didn't do that right. Okay. Switch. There we go. No, I did it wrong again. Okay. One more time. Down, up, and switch. Woohoo! Don't you love technology? All right. We are going to be using 2 things here today. The So Sentimental stamp set. This is retiring. If you need some thank you, sending healing hugs, this calls for confetti, your friendship's a blessing, wishing you happiness and always, yummy-licious, hello baby for you, some little confetti things there to and from. You want to get this, but today is the last day to be able to get it because it is retiring. Will not be available tomorrow. Now, the dies that coordinate with it, they will be available. These are carrying over into the new catalog. Love these dies. All right, so let me put these away. And we are going to be using 3 different colors here. So let me pop this up. We have Daffodil Delight, we have Flirty Flamingo, and we have Melon Mambo. These are my absolute favorite colors to blend. So yellow, pink, and orange. Yeah, so that's just, I love this combination. Cannot wait to play with this today. Let me switch over to my instructions so I don't forget anything. We are also going to need 3 blending brushes. And the reason why we need 3 is because and you get 3 in a pack, but as you are blending, you don't want to contaminate your bristles. And you can't rinse off your bristles in the middle of a project or you'll get water everywhere. So you'll need 3 different brushes, 1 for each ink. You're also going to need a 4 by 5¼ inch white cardstock. And you're going to need some paper to protect your work surface. All right. We're going to start with our lightest color first, which is the Daffodil Delight. Then we'll go to the darkest at the top. And then finally, we'll come in the middle with our medium color. I have 2 silicone mats with me today, but if you only have 1 silicone mat, then you just need like a paper plate or something to wipe off the excess embossing paste. Okay, and so here's the embossing paste. And also when you use your embossing paste, don't forget always tight lid, or any little bit of air in there will dry that out, and you don't want that to dry out on you. You're going to need a spatula, and of course we sell these spatulas too, and a mask. And I'm using the cute polka dot mask. We have 4 different masks in the current catalog, but we're getting 4 new ones and I can't wait. So we have trees and like a damask and like a, I don't know, a leafy flowery thing. I don't know what they're called, but love masks, and they're so fun to use with embossing paste. So we're going to use polka dots. Now, are we all here this morning? We all ready to do this? Yes, Linda Hodge, there is always a replay. You can catch the replay here on my Facebook page or go over to my YouTube channel and it'll be the latest video on the YouTube channel, or just search for the title of this video, which is, what is the title of this video? Ink Blending and Embossing Paste Tutorial Get Well Card. That's a big title. Oh, Colleen's never seen the masks before. Oh, well, you are in for a treat. All right, here we go. Now, when you are ink blending, all right, you're going to want something to protect your hands. I always keep a bag of wipes, so if I do get ink, I can quickly get it off, or also use these sticky notes. These are great. So this will help me hold my paper, because this whole thing's gonna be covered with ink. And if I try to hold the paper with the ink, I'm gonna get ink on my fingers. So I have this little Post-it note. All right, here's my yellow Daffodil Delight. And it's real easy. You just get ink on your bristles, just rub it in there real good. Just rub, rub, rub. And then come over here, and pull up the Post-it note. And I'm going to go about halfway, okay? About halfway. And I start here, because see how it makes that dot there? You don't want that on your page. And come into your paper, okay? And just lightly, just kind of do a rub, okay? And we can come back and add more as we create this ink background. Now, this is what I mean about this Post-it note. I'm gonna need to hold this side while I do the top, so I'm using the Post-it note to hold it, okay? So here is my Melon Mambo and my Melon Mambo brush. And of course, to clean your brushes when you're all done with your project, just go to the sink and rinse it with water and let it dry like a paintbrush, just kind of sitting up on its handle. Okay, and we're kind of getting, it looks like I might have ink on one side of my bristles more than the other because I'm getting kind of swirls here, but that's okay. We're getting this pretty good. All right, and I do want my pink to come down a little, because when I start the Flirty Flamingo, I want it to be blending between the pink and the yellow there. So, and I'm just gonna get a little darker on the end here, a little more in the middle. All right, there we go. And finally, our Flirty Flamingo. Stephanie, hey, good morning, Stephanie. How are you, darling? Yes, her first live. Oh, awesome. Yes, I love doing these lives, Stephanie. They are so fun, and I know all of you all like them too. All right, here we go. This is Flirty Flamingo, and get a little off there and come gently in, and then just start pressing a little harder and a little harder, okay? And now I'm going really hard. I really want that orange in there, okay? Because you can barely tell the orange from the pink, and it looks like I've kind of got a white area right there. So let's get some more Flirty Flamingo on our brush, okay? And come in here and fill that white in, okay? And then just make it really dark in the middle, and then kind of come over here to the yellowy area and get blended. Okay, I think we're, oh, now look what it did there on the Post-it note. Come down here, or come up here actually, and let's get a little bit of blending here to get rid of that. Now it actually will be covered up by my sentiment thing, but just in case it's not, you just have to put a little ink on there and it's gone away. All right, do you all love these colors together or what? Are they not the prettiest? We are done inking, okay? Now, if you want it darker, you just keep doing it over and over and over again, and it gets darker and darker. Now we are ready for our embossing paste. So the first thing we're going to do is get our silicone mat down, okay? Now we're going to place our paper on the mat. We are going to take our mask, and now this is where you kind of want to look where it's going to land. Polka dots are a linear design, so you kind of want to stay as straight straight as possible. I'm trying to, yeah, that looks good. Whoops, okay. It's a little twisted, not a big deal, because you definitely want something to hold this down. I've got some washi tape here. I'm gonna tape this down so it doesn't move. You do not want it to move, okay? So just put that there, get it on there real good. And then the other side. Okay. Now, all set up, we are ready. Like I said, I have a second silicone mat here for rubbing off my extra paste, but if you don't have a second one, just use a paper plate and throw it away. Got our paste. We're going to get some out. And another reason I like to have it is because I like to squish my paste up a little bit. And if you wanted to add color, you could put ink refiller in here. Really easy. Ready? See, I got all this icing. Don't eat it. It's disgusting. And I just wipe it on there. And what it'll do, and just fill in all the holes, and it'll just start and just take it and scrape it. Okay. And put the rest and scrape it. Make sure you're getting all of it in there. Okay. This is so fun. All right, coming down here. Oops. There we go. And we're going to come back up. Make sure I've got it all up in there. Looks like, and you can tell if you've missed a spot. It's real easy to, I don't know if you can tell on the TV or not. Oh, look, and that lovely I just got on my finger. Okay. And then there, we have all our excess there. The reason I don't put it back in my jar is just in case I got some color in here for whatever project I might be using. Now, this project, I didn't get any color, but just in case, it's not worth messing up my whole jar. So I just throw it out. And this paste, as soon as you are done with it, or very soon after you're done with it, you need to take it to the sink and rinse it off, because you don't want it to dry on your mask. You also don't want it to dry on your spatula. Eventually it'll come off, but it's just so much easier to do it while it's wet. Okay, so let me get that out of the way and pick up the tape. And now peel this away from the paper. Okay, you ready? Perfect. So fun. All right, like I said, I'm going to go rinse all that off in a little bit. One thing about this project is now you need to let this dry, and it's going to take a while to dry. Okay, I let mine sit overnight. So this is the one I did yesterday. And we're going to, well, turn it around. There we go. So almost identical. Cool. All right, I'm going to put this to the side and let it dry. And get this out of the way too. So all of that is gonna go get rinsed off. And I have this here. And we are ready to make a card. Y'all ready? Here we go. So I said I was using the Stitch So Sweetly dies here. And I took the Daffodil Delight Designer Series paper. And I don't know if you all know, but all of our color families have paper packs. Okay? So, these are the Brights, the Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, and Mambo, Melon Mambo. They come from our Brights color family, and this is the Brights color pack. And so let me pull it up. It's got wood grain design on it. It's really cute. So I punched that out. Now, do you see the cute little hole there? I'm going to be weaving some ribbon. We have a punch. It's our triangle punch here. Let me move this out of the way. And I want to weave the ribbon through, so I need to punch this hole. The problem is I have a curved edge instead of a pointed corner, but it also has a line right here. Let me pull that up so you can see it's got a line right there. So I can kind of eyeball the center. I can use the two corners here and the center of the card. Okay. And that looks about, whoops, about right. And if it's not, that's okay. Nope, perfect. Okay. So now I have a place to weave my ribbon. Let me put that away. And this is our Daffodil Delight ribbon. It is discontinuing. You will not be able to get this after tomorrow. After today. Yeah, today is the last day you can get this really cool ribbon. And I'm just gonna weave it in that side and weave it on this side. Come on, get in there. There we go. Now, let me read my instruction, make sure I don't forget anything. I get so excited making the cards that I forget steps. So we have cut out the Stitch So Sweetly large in the color. Oh, and then the smaller one in the white cardstock. So that one is going to go right there. Okay, that's for our sentiment. We need to stamp the sentiment in a color. So I really like the Melon Mambo. That is, I think, my favorite color for stamping. Here we go. And here it is. It's Sending Sweet Healing Hugs. Great get well sentiment. Or even an encouragement. Sometimes someone just is having a bad day and they need that kind of healing. Not physical healing, but healing of their soul. You can send them a card. All right, and so we have our sentiment stamped. We're going to punch holes on each side of our large one, which we did, and we're going to punch 3 flowers. So this punch is also retiring. I really love this. Is great for accents. So I just took it and I'm just punching some flowers just like this. Okay, and I'm going to do 3 of them. So I have 3 here. Come here. Oh goodness, it won't pick up. There we go. Got 3 flowers, and I also want some sprigs. Now our sprigs is not going away. You can still get this after today. And I am using Pear Pizzazz, which I've lost my scrap, but that's okay because I already punched it. So there we go. All right, Pear Pizzazz twigs. We woven the ribbon through the larger of the 2 stitched ones. And now we are going to tape this down to our card here. All right, so we're going to put that right there, and we're going to switch these in the back. All right, so because we have texture, we really need liquid glue or a very strong adhesive like our Stampin' Seal Plus. But I like glue. Glue I know is gonna stay. Okay. So we're just gonna hold that for a minute. Oh, thanks for sharing, Deborah. I really appreciate that. Hey, Mima, how are you doing this morning? Oh, what did you say, Michelle? Me either. Groovy. I've never used that product. Oh, yeah. This is, yeah, the embossing paste and masks, they're fun to use. Now these ends here, I'm just going to flip it over, and this time I am going to use my adhesive and just put a couple of pieces right here just to hold this ribbon down. Okay. All right. And so we have that done now. Next is to add this to the base. I've decided on Daffodil Delight as a base, so we need more adhesive. There we go. And then I'm just going to flip it over and rub it because all that texture, I'm afraid, will be kind of hard to rub. So there we go. So far, so good, huh? Isn't that pretty? I just love these colors. Now, before we do our sentiment, we need to get these sprigs here so that our sentiment can go on. So I am just going to take a little glue here, okay? And, whoops, I probably didn't want it that high. Yeah, because our sentiment doesn't cover that much. Let me double check. Yeah. All right. No biggie, no biggie. Oops, here we go. Put a little glue there. And it, can you see how I've twisted? Let me show you something, a little trick. So I twisted this twig. Because I always thought they looked more like antlers than branches, so I twist that one. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Whew. And then we're going to put one down here. Okay, and now this one I'm not twisting, so just goes right there. Come on. Well, I'm going to have to hold it a minute. It's got a lot of glue there. It's really wet. Okay, Mima, the masks, this mask is staying. We're getting 4 new ones. I cannot wait. Go look at your catalog. It's so fun. Oh, and by the way, I'm doing a catalog flip through first thing in the morning tomorrow, 9 a.m. For those of you who didn't hear, I am going to be live all day tomorrow, sharing product from the new catalog, making cards with the new stuff. But my very first video is going to show you how to use the new catalog, how to find things in the new catalog, and so forth. So that will be fun. And our next step is to add the white sentiment with dimensionals. Remember? It's not a card unless it has dimensionals. Oh, there we go. And for those of you who have not seen this little trick, take a piercing tool and just grab those dimensional protective covers. Okay. Turn this around and kind of line it up the best you can. Squish that on there. There we go. So pretty. All right, here we go. We're almost done, almost done. So we're gonna add the flowers, okay? So I just want a little, oh, I'm really getting glue everywhere. My flower, all right, they're gonna be kind of coming off the edge right there. So I think, yeah, I just need a, oh, hold on. This is getting everywhere. Just need a wee bit of glue right on that one petal. Okay. And then the other one, see, it's gonna go right there on top of it. So it looks like it can use some glue right there. Okay. And I bet you can guess where the last flower is going. Okay, right here. And so right there on that one. Okay. Woo. Get that glue covered up. There we go. Now, we cannot leave out some bling, and I forgot to grab my bling box. I'm looking for my opal rounds. I love my opal rounds. I might have used them all already. Actually, we have some pretty sequins. Oh, these go with the Flowers Every Day suite. These are great sequins. They're adhesive backed. So you just take it and take your piercing tool and get under that adhesive dot. Oh, come here. Well, if I can get it under there. There we go. And we'll put one here. And one here. Actually, I'm going to put this one down here because I just saw I have one left of this kind of pinky one. There we go. We'll put that pinky one there. There. We're done. What do you guys think of this card? Isn't that fun? I love this. So what I did, a recap real quick, I took my 3 inking brushes and I did an ink blend in the background. Then I took my embossing paste and the mask and I did the embossing with the polka dots there. I let it dry. Then once it was dry, I came in and I used the Stitch So Sweetly dies, did a color and a ribbon and a sentiment, and then I embellished it with some flowers. And that's it. Ta-da! All done. Okay, for a recap, don't forget, today is the last day for my paper share. Go over to creatingwithkristina.com, shop with me, and you will see the link for the paper share. Also, today's the last day for the product, end of the last chance product sale. And tomorrow, we're going to have fun all day tomorrow, sharing with you the new catalog and all the fun stuff in it, because you get to order from the new catalog tomorrow. Yay! You guys are awesome. Love you so much. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.